What's up everybody, it's Joe with Joseph Blake Photography. In today's video, just a really quick one, I want to talk about a feature in Photoshop that I use a lot and that a lot of people ask me about. So pretty commonly when I'm shooting portraits, I get asked, are you gonna Photoshop me? Can you Photoshop me? And you want to talk with the client about how much you want to manipulate the image and how natural you want it to be, and really how much you want to try to get in camera so you don't have to do a lot of post-processing and manipulation. But obviously post-processing is the name of the game nowadays. Everybody's doing it. It's just expected. And I wanted to really quickly show you my favorite tool in Photoshop to do some of that work. Now, you can use the healing brush tool. You can use old school dodge and burn. You can use clone stamp. There's all sorts of different ways that you can do this. But recently Photoshop released a version with the remove tool. And honestly, it's pretty darn good. So I want to show you a photo. Now, I didn't take this photo, but I had a friend, Ashley. Ash and Chris own the Recruiter Method, which is a company that helps people find jobs and placement, work on their resumes and their interview techniques, and just kind of work on your career and finding the best place for you. And they did a photo shoot, and Ashley was asking me, hey, there was some stuff on the floor that we didn't notice until after we got the pictures back. Can we edit those out? And so I took a look at the photos and I said, honestly, this is gonna take me 2 minutes in Photoshop. So remember, you're not always removing blemishes or wrinkles or weird other things. Sometimes it's not even the person at all, it's a part of the environment. I've got the good old Wacom tablet going right here. And now this photo is open. I'm gonna go ahead and just create a new copy of this layer. And yes, don't make fun of me. I still use all of my mouse controls. I don't use all of my keystrokes. I can't memorize them all. Okay, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and select the remove tool, and it looks like a band-aid with stars on it, which is pretty much what it is. And obviously this photo is gorgeous, perfect posing, they look fantastic. But we've got some stuff on the floor, as you can see, right? There's a lot going on here. And so what we want to do is we just want to do some cleanup. So I'm going to create a blank layer, and I'm going to make sure that up here in my settings I've got sample all layers turned on, and I've got my brush size set to about 73, which for these items feel pretty good. And I'm honestly just going to start painting. And we're removing and we're removing. Here's what's really cool about the remove tool. Let's say you get to an edge and you're not really sure how close you want to get. Did you see that? Let me undo that. Control Z. I know that keystroke. You see that little speck right there? Let's zoom in. Let's get real close. Not to her feet. It's not that kind of video. Okay, let's get here. You see this little speck? It's gone. It's gone. They're gone. I'm being indiscriminate with the Wacom tablet. I'm whacking them with the Wacom tablet, right? And then I can also get stuff out here on the background. Obviously, this person is using this studio a lot, which is fantastic. I'm so happy that they're getting lots and lots of work out of their studio space, which is wonderful, especially since COVID. Studios were a rough business to be in. And we're just gonna go and we're going to remove all of the good stuff that we don't want. I could get a smaller brush. Notice how the reflection on the chair hasn't been messed up? Like, it just knows. It just knows. Now, would I do this with somebody's face? Probably not. Or at least I would be really careful. I would not go this fast, and I wouldn't do this much, because there are certain characteristics of the face and the body that honestly, you can just wrap right around, boom, gone. There are certain components or characteristics of the face and the body that honestly, if you do too much work to it, the human brain will start getting kind of an uncanny valley view, and people are gonna go, ooh, that's not real, right? Although with some stuff that's kind of the point, but with this, that is not what we're going for here. Now, I've got this board over here. I don't know if we want to get rid of it or what. She can kind of tell me what she wants to do. There's all sorts of stuff here and here and here. And there's a trash truck that's gonna go by. I don't like this line right here. Boom. Boom. And boom, and boom, and boom. And I just kind of do like a counterclockwise rotation around the image from one side to the other. Now, when you're zoomed in this close and you're doing all these things, sometimes you kind of miss out on the whole picture. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. And now, if we just look at the floor and we delete our edit layer, look at that. But the floor still looks good, right? Mirror shine. It's like we cleaned it for them. Fantastic. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do to this image. I've not been asked to do any retouching on skin or anything. These ladies look fantastic, so I'm not even going to do that. But remember, when people are asking you, are you going to Photoshop my pictures? Just remember, you might not Photoshop them, but you might Photoshop everything else in the photo to make it look fantastic if things don't look exactly the way that you need them to. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick video talking about removing things in Photoshop. If this is interesting to you, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit like if you thought that this was interesting, and I'll see you in the next one.